33,000. Letting on thing 2.
Unit 06, in pursuit.
All right, so here we are in a hot start Strike Eagle. We're in Cairo airport. So with the hot starts, there's not a whole lot you have to do. But one thing, if you do a cold start, there's one switch back here I want to flip on. I noticed this was different, and I'll circulate right here. That one was set to off. You put it on audio, and you'll get an audible alert when you get pinged for IFF. Now, in all the aircraft, what you want to do is you want to turn on this one switch down here. So that's the NCTR enable. And what that's going to do is when you are using a single target track or you have primary designated target in a track-well scan, it will auto query for NCTR. And I'll show you how you turn that part on next. So that front controller here, we want to go to push button 8 where it says A4/E4. And at the top you see it says AAI. That's the one we're editing right now. We want to turn auto ID from off to PDT. So you can do STT, right, which is single target track, but it doesn't do PDT. So if you do the PDT, it will do both PDT and STT, which makes sense to have it on. All right. Now we want to go to EID, Enhanced Identification. And now that's the one we're editing. We want to turn that one on to PDT as well. So you can cycle through to off, single target track, primary designated target. And again, PDT will also query STT targets. And that's it. That's all you need to do with this. Just back out of that menu. I'm just going to set a couple of other things here that I like. And that's it. We're good to go. So today we have 3 aircraft that I'm going to be using to demonstrate this IFF process. So the first one is an Antonov 30 cargo plane. And then we're going to have a MiG-29. And lastly, we'll have an E3 AWACS. Yeah, so the idea is I'm going to show you IFF up against these 3 different types of aircraft, show you how it works, point out some things to watch for, and it should really help you get your head around how this stuff works. It's actually really simple. Again, you just set those 3 simple things, NCTR enable, and setting the AAI and EID. I'll see you in the air. So there is one thing to know about, and that's a bug that currently exists. Hopefully it'll get fixed soon, and you won't have to worry about this. But if you go to single target track as the first thing you do with IFF, that target that you are looking at is going to show up as friendly, regardless of if it's friendly or not. So to overcome this, all you need to do is just do a quick coolie long press outboard to initiate an AAI check, and then it's good. Everything else will work as it should. I'll show you this in a bit, but just something to be aware of. Alright, so we're about to overfly our waypoint here, and then we're going to head towards waypoint 2. And past waypoint 2 are where I put the 2 aircraft. It's pretty cool. Okay, they're up at around 12,000 feet. As you can see, we've got it on the radar over here. It's showing me something off the scope, so let's push this up. There we go. We got a hit at 11. I'm going to shorten down the scan width. Azimuth bump. Now watch what happens when I single target track this guy. I think this is the that's the Antonov, so it should show up as an enemy. You see on the top left corner that circle? That means it's a friendly, and it isn't. It's an Antonov. It's the An-30. That's the Russian aircraft set as the enemy on this mission. So what you want to do to get rid of that is undesignate, and then just do an AI scan. See that? That's it. Now when I do a single target track on this guy, look at that. He's showing up properly as an enemy. Way out there, far away, it still knows that what it is from the EID, the Enhanced Identification. That's pretty cool. So that's E3 is way out there, I guess. I think I put him way out too far. Alright, let's just do autopilot for a second. Let's see where he is. There's those guys. Where did I put him? Oof. Look at that. He is. He's far away. Alright, we'll catch up to him. So, while I've got this, I'll show you. I'm not... If I do track while scan, watch this. Okay, and grab hold of this guy. Look at that. It's automatically doing the ID. I didn't have to do anything. It just does it for me. So I'll do it again. Get into track while scan. Boom. Okay, let's bump up the range and get onto that E3 that's out there. So let's go and see what happens when we grab hold of this guy. Single target track. E3, look at that. Way out there. 113 miles away. And it still knows it's an E3. Now what's unusual is it's not showing a friendly. So we should have that circle in the top left corner. So maybe because it's so far away? I don't know. Let's see. So this is definitely an enemy. Let's wait till we get a little bit closer. Maybe the... There we go. So you see that top left corner, we get that little open circle. That means it's a friendly return when you're in single target track. And let's try and do this in track while scan. Yeah, same thing. See that circle up there? We're all good. All right, I got closer to that Antonov, and I want to demonstrate the side aspect for EID. I'll show you right now. Still picking him up. That's pretty good. We're not too far off the nose here. Let's go. I'll show you when I get around here. You're going to see we can't pick him up with the EID. Yeah, unknown. See that? Oops, unknown. All right, so I maneuvered around to get behind that Antonov, and I'll show you that we can't determine what he is. Oops, sorry about that. So you can see it's unknown because enhanced ID only works from front aspect. As we saw, it doesn't have to be perfectly head-on, but you know, the front, 45 degrees left and right maybe. All right, let's have another look at that E3 Sentry that is off in the distance. All right, so watch. I'm going to do an AAI scan, and that turns into a little circle, showing me that that is a friendly. Let's try that again. I'll show you. AAI, and we get a circle indicating it's a friendly. And then again, if I lock it up with either TWS, we're going to get that. We also got the E3. So it did the auto EID query. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go have a look at the MiG-29. All right, there he is. So let's do AAI. It's a solid square, so it knows it's not squawking back. Now if we do single target track, see that? It's not doing the friendly up in the top left corner. So we know this is an enemy. All right. So when you get into STT or its primary designated target in TWS, you want to check in that top left corner for an open circle. If it's open circle, it's a friendly. Don't shoot. So hopefully that was helpful. Now you notice, let's see, we didn't get EID hit because he was heading away. He's turning around now, so let's see what we got here. We should get a return now. There we go. MiG-29. See that? Because he's approaching us. We're in the front portion, front facing. We can see him. So looking at the aspect, we're at 15, 14, 13. So it's decreasing. That means we're moving towards the rear of the aircraft. Brake lock and then pick him up again. Unknown because he's headed away. See that? Not too bad. All right, so it's all fine and dandy, right? I'm on a single player mission with these neutered enemies doing nothing. How does this all play out on an actual online server? So I'm on the Burning Skies Command Center US server. So this is one where we don't get to see where the enemy are and no labels and all that fun stuff. So I wanted to show just a couple of examples of IFF in action here and how it can save you from making a bad mistake of blasting a friendly, and just see it in action. How does this stuff all work? Let's have a look. All right, I'm on patrol here. I got a call out to an AN-26. Got the Bras. I'm going to turn towards it and pick it up on the radar. It looks like the contact there. All right, let's get him hooked here. I'm going to do a trackball scan, set him primary designated target, and 26, that's it. And he's an enemy because there's no open circle in the top left, but it's a far distance. So let's drop him and go back to Scan mode. Oh, there's something off there to the right, a little bit closer. Let's see what that is. Track wall scan. Look at AN26, and it's a friendly. Look at the top left corner. IFF, save the day. I'm not going to engage that guy. All right, here's an example where I'm going to turn in towards a bunch of aircraft that are jamming, and rather than trying to pick them up individually, I'm going to use the air-to-air interrogator, or AAI, to just send out a broadcast AAI check. This is a very useful thing to do. You get a lot of tools in your toolbox with IFF. This kind of shows you the picture of everything in front of you. Watch this. AAI. And now look at that. See all those little circles? Those are all friendlies. And so you don't want to, obviously be engaging targets in that area because you got a lot of friendlies in the area. So definitely useful to do. So lots of jamming over there. So I was going to give him another hit with the AAI interrogation as I continue my turn towards the left. Let's see what we got going on there. There we go, AAI. And again, lots of friendlies, so not a whole lot that I can do over there. All right, here's the last example where I'm going up against a MiG-29, trying to get him locked up. He's jamming. Let's try it again. There we go, MiG-29, Fox 3. Press the attack, gain some altitude, come back around. I think he's defending against that Fox 3. So go and try this again. Fox 3. Time to break off. I'm way too close, and be lucky if I get out of this. Yep. He got a lock on me, but I got him before he could do anything. There we go. But again, EID in the radar, if you're taking time to look at it, it shows me what it is. The big thing I focus on is, do I see a little open circle on the top? No. And also using the radar warning receiver to basically correlate where the enemy radar is, what's getting pinging me, and what I'm seeing in the IFF. All right, well, that's it. Coming in for a landing here at Groom Lake. So at the end of the day, that's it. The IFF in DCS is really basic in the Strike Eagle. You really only need to worry about mode 4 and configuring AAI and EID for auto interrogation. There are other modes that you can use. Natso, who is a former weapons systems officer in Strike Eagle and is a subject matter expert at RASBAM, said they would use mode 2 to pick up each other. And but in DCS, for the vast majority of players who are probably watching this type of video, you don't need to worry about getting that deep into IFF. Just get mode 4 configured, and it's all pretty much set up on that rear left panel, and then configure EID and AAI to automatically interrogate any single target tracks or primary designated targets. Well, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I'll be seeing you out there. Have fun. Take care.